Why waste your money looking up your family tree? Just go into politics and your opponent will do it for you. We wish to learn all the curious, outlandish ways of all the different countries so that we can show off and astonish people when we get home. We wish to excite the envy of our untraveled friends with our strange foreign fashions, which we can't shake off. One must travel to learn. Every day now, old scriptural phrases that never possessed any significance for me before take to themselves a meaning. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. English humor is hard to appreciate, though, unless you are trained to it. The English papers, in reporting my speeches, always put laughter in the wrong place. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that. But the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. What do we call love, hate, charity, revenge, humanity, forgiveness? Different results of the master impulse, the necessity of securing one's self-approval. In a good bookroom, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people meet it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. When we think of friends and call their faces out of the shadows, and their voices out of the echoes that faint along the corridors of memory, and do it without knowing why, save that we love to do it, we content ourselves that friendship is a reality and not a fancy, that it is builded upon a rock, and not upon the sands that dissolve away with the ebbing tides and carry their monuments with them. What gets us into trouble is not what we don't know. It's what we know for sure that just ain't so. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks and starting on the first one. There is probably no pleasure equal to the pleasure of climbing a dangerous Alp, but it is a pleasure which is confined strictly to people who can find pleasure in it. Love seems the swiftest, but it is the slowest of growths. No man or woman really knows what perfect love is until they have been married a quarter of a century. There was never yet an uninteresting life. Such a thing is an impossibility. Inside of the dullest exterior there is a drama, a comedy, and a tragedy. Good judgment is the result of experience, and experience the result of bad judgment. Each and every day is a new day. Yesterday is finished, tomorrow has not yet arrived, but today is a fresh start. Your attitude will determine the type of day you have. If you carry yesterday's mistakes and failures, if you worry about what will happen tomorrow, you will miss out on the opportunities and happiness that today brings. I can remember my mother saying, "There is always someone who is worse off than you." How true those words are. The best way to stop yourself from feeling down is just what Mark Twain suggests: go help someone else. Troubles do not seem so bad when we help others who are struggling. Feel down. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who can't read them. Love this quote as it can apply to many areas of our life. A person who is well educated but doesn't apply his knowledge doesn't succeed. The same goes for the person who has lots of ideas and dreams, but takes no action is the same as one who dreams not. We should be careful to get out of an experience only the wisdom that is in it and stop there, lest we be like the cat that sits down on a hot stove lid. She will never sit down on a hot stove lid again, and that is well, but also she will never sit down on a cold one anymore. You have two choices in every situation. You can see the funny side of life, or you can see the side that will make you want to cry. Humor and being able to laugh at yourself and situations will add years to your life. Finding the good in everything is a positive way to live. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Plain question and plain answer make the shortest road out of most perplexities. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Life does not consist mainly, or even largely, of facts or happenings. It consists mainly of the storm of thoughts that is forever flowing through one's head. It is good to obey all the rules when you're young, so you'll have the strength to break them when you're old. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Humor is the great thing, the saving thing. The minute it crops up, all our irritations and resentments slip away, and a sunny spirit takes their place.